Hello everyone! So, I'll be honest, I don't even know how to start this video, because I sat down all ready to record and then ran into a bunch of tech issues, because apparently, since I had to update to Windows 10 to get my new graphics card working after my previous graphics card died, I think I mentioned that in a previous update video. Maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I have a new graphics card, but since I upgraded to Windows 10, apparently Fraps doesn't want to work anymore, and I could not figure out how to get it to work properly, so I switched to OBS, but OBS was giving me some issues, so I had to fiddle with those settings, and it still feels like the volume for my mic is lower than it was on Fraps, so hopefully this is turning out well for when I, upload and edit this. But, yeah, I guess, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Origins. It's been quite some time, like, I think 8 months? Yeah. I actually had to go back and watch episode 3 just so I could see where I left off. Because what I actually did is after episode 3, I did some stuff on the world, and then I never got around to recording episode 4. And now I did some more stuff on the world. But I think I'm more or less caught up to where I was. But I do have a few other things to mention first, like a little mini update of sorts. I also realized I need to keep track of a time, because I do not have anything else to keep track of time, and I don't want this to be like a 50-minute video. So, yeah, pretty much, I did mention in a video a while back what I'm doing with this channel and how I wasn't going to be active on here anymore. But, yeah, recently I've been pretty busy because I'm full-time in college and I work 20-plus hours a week. So, I haven't had a lot of time for games, especially recording. And, I also did mention in the last, update how I was considering possibly doing some server tours. Well, those didn't really work out, because one server I wanted to tour, it was Vasky's Patreon server on the Crucial mod pack, but that has since moved to testing 1.14 versions of his mods, so, oh well, I don't have access to that world anymore, and I don't really want to look around to see if I could get the save just to show off the stuff we did on that world. But yeah, it was some cool stuff, maybe someday, but not really gonna look too much into it for the time being. The other was a Techtopia server I was playing with some of my guildmates in Guild Wars. But what happened there is it was mainly the one friend who runs the server, another friend, and me playing on it. And I was probably doing a large part of the work with the town and stuff. Because the guy or my friend who runs the server was kind of getting busy with his work. And then I started getting busy with, college stuff. And then the other friend also was busy with his stuff, so we all just kind of agreed to kind of stop playing on the server for now, maybe do a world download or maybe revisit it later. So probably not the best time to do a server tour on that either. But since I have stopped playing that server, recently I have been getting the itch to play more Minecraft, and I considered going back and playing Rediscovery again. But I decided I want to hold off because I don't really want to do a lot on that world until 1.16 now with the big Nether update, because I've been wanting to do a revival of that series for a while, just always something like I have a reason to delay and put on the back burner. So until that, I thought, why not come back and play on this world? This is a Minecraft world. So that is what I'm going to do. That said, I still am pretty busy. Actually, I'm only recording and getting to play this weekend because it was fall break and I had a little more time off than usual. I'm not even sure when I'll be able to edit this, so it might even go up later than I'm recording it. I'm recording on November 9th, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, let's just jump into things and try and catch up to speed on everything that's happened. So the first thing you'll probably notice is I have iron armor. I made that because I didn't have good armor, and I was tired of not having good armor just in case, mobs. And I also did enchant my sword, or at least according to my notes. When I got on today, I already had an enchanted sword, so it's normal to me. And you might also notice there's a lack of wolves here. And that's because, well, one, I had to fix them, because apparently when I made this world, it was still using my email as my username, not my actual username, but because of that, now that it uses my username, the wolves weren't set to me, they were set to my email, so I had to go and MBT edit all the wolves to my username instead of my email as the owner. But yeah, I moved the wolves elsewhere just because I was tired of the constant barking sound, and also I'm not happy of how this basement looks. I need to redo it, because that's a very weird entrance to the minecart, and that's the farms down there. But you might also... Well, I did a decent bit of remodeling. So the first you'll see is up here. So I opened up this room a lot. Then I added back in some walls because it felt weird without them. And this section's a little weird. It's weird how, like, these two have, like, the wood, and then this doesn't. But I don't know how to do it and make it look good. I haven't quite figured that part out yet. Because I don't want to put a wall dividing my storage over here from my utility area here. And I tried moving this over and using that kind of wood. It just didn't look right. But oh well. So this is what the house looks like now. And also considered adding more depth. You know, like maybe to the walls, interior and exterior. But if I were to build out these walls, I'd have to probably terraform the island a bit more. And it would just be a nightmare for redoing the outside, the roof, everything like that. So I decided against it for the time being. Oh yeah, we have a nice little bedroom here with one wolf. And have the chest area over there. I sorted chests. I also brewed some potions according to my notes. So, potions. I still need another brewing stand here. This is a little water drop down to get down quickly and also a water source. I have the little chest area here with some stuff there. Label chest. I probably should put the labels in here, but I don't know. I'll eventually remember them. Another door to the little... Well, not really a dock, but to water. And if you come upstairs, it's not a lot of stuff up here at the moment. Just mainly the enchantment table. And the window. Come up here, and it's empty. So, I don't know. There's not too much going on with this place at the moment. Oh, right, I forgot I had doors up here. I'll take this. Ow. So, one thing I did today, actually, was I cleaned up out here, because these lights were not evenly spaced before. And I also thought it'd probably be nice to have a path, but since this is 1.6, I didn't have a lot of block options, so I just went with gravel, and I don't know, I think it works. Out here we have another two wolves, and also redid the portal, because it was very bulky before with all that cobble stairs, so I did some little nether brick around it. And, yeah, hold on, let me actually just quickly look through my notes to make sure I'm not missing anything and skipping way ahead. No, that seems about right. So yeah, I came out here, I was terraforming, heading this way, and then I redid this area, because it used to have a staircase there, and this was wider, so I pretty much redid a lot of the land out here to look a little nicer. If you come up here, this is much different than it used to be. It used to be a little hill up here. I think not even all this was cobble, and it had another elevation like here of stairs, and a bunch of stairs down all over. Alright, I planted a bunch of trees just to get more wood. I didn't cut them down yet, because I forgot. And pretty much I removed some of the excess stairways up to this part. I put fence gates at the bottom of all of it, so mobs can't wander into my base as easily as they did before. And, you know, I have a few ways down, but not that many. And I also got rid of the trap door here because it's not needed, because we have gates here now. If you come down here, this is where all the wolves are, and I got rid of pretty much all the useless tunnels down to the mines. You see, this is a stair to the mine, and I hate having to double tap to sprint, and that's so annoying. But if you come down here, this area is so much cleaner now, because we just had the base railway, we have the ladder that goes up to that little hut outside of spawn, and then down to the strip mines, and it also connects from the old strip mines to the new strip mines. I got rid of all those little annoying stairways about. This is a empty tunnel. I sealed up all those weird stairways to the side over here, just as that empty tunnel that goes around this way. Sealed up that path, just the one to the ravine now, and to the spawner. And the other thing to note is I did finish the railway to the spawner, and I also have a note that says I improved it. I'm not sure how I improved it at the moment, because like I said, I did that months ago now. Probably like 7 months ago now. But yeah, this area I'm not happy with still. I want to do something more of this, but I'm not sure how I want to tackle this this area at the moment, because I don't know, this is just... I definitely feel like stairs would probably be smarter than this weird little slab down to a ladder. And I also want to redo those farms, because I'm not happy with them. And that's where the other wolf is, because he just decided to sit there. So, yeah, I think that's more or less all the stuff I've did off camera. Good, that didn't take too long, going like 9 minutes. Well, a bit of an update and the stuff I did off camera. And, oh yeah, I didn't actually show the little water drop. But, you know. Woo! Anyway, So, one of the things I did want to do, or I have notes that I was saving to do. Oh, I also think I had notes that said I want to mine a bit, but I don't think I found much. I mean, yeah, I think that's probably more diamonds than I had, but, you know. But I want to enchant a diamond pickaxe because I don't have, I can't remember if I had these before or not, but I have some efficiency pickaxes. But, yeah. I don't know. This pickaxe is about to break. I don't have a fortune pickaxe, and I don't have, like, diamond armor, or pretty much a lot. I'm missing a lot on this world. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's not like, efficiency, but, fortune pickaxe is good. That's kind of what I was going for, I guess. So, yeah. I guess for the moment I'll just grab the efficiency 3 pick, because I'll probably want to merge 2 of them, and then I'll decide what to do with the fortune later. So, yeah. You know, I actually didn't have too much planned beyond that, or, like, I didn't plan a whole bunch for this episode. I just knew I wanted to show you what I've been doing so I can do more off camera. And I didn't want to have a huge list of things, because all this stuff out here took a very long time. And I feel like I covered it a lot quicker than I was expecting. But, I don't know, I did some terraforming as well I didn't really mention. And, like, over here a bit, I got rid of some of the uneven, like, grass and stone and sand patterns. And I redid, like, this hill. And the trees make it hard to see, but that hill as well. I don't know, I didn't want to light up this area all the way yet either, but... I don't know, I feel it's like it's an improvement over what was here before, but we still have the video to go back and see what was before. So, I think actually one thing I'm going to do now is a quick little cut, because there's something else I did want to do this episode. Okay, so we're here on the world select screen, because I want to go and recreate the world as a copy in creative, so I could show you what the world was like when it was new, because I know I described it a bit in some of the previous episodes, but, well, this is a much better way. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and I have in my notes, the world probably updated to 1.6 when I rebuilt the base. I was going to do a before and after video. Actually, yeah, the first thing I was going to do in this channel was a before and after video of the old base and the rebuilt base. And I didn't, because, yeah. But that's probably when I upgraded to 1.6, because it was probably on 1.5 before then, and Minecraft was on 1.6 when I came back to do that video. So yeah. And... also, well, can you guess where I am? Well, if I fly straight up... So, right where I was here, or somewhere around here, this is probably where I built that tower as a spawn point, or as a world spawn marker. Because if you look there, you see that little, like, sandbar? That's where I built my house. So, yeah. It started as, like, this little patch out here of kind of like a somewhat island, so I thought building out here would make more sense, so it would be harder for mobs to get to me from the water, which I guess kind of holds up, not holds up. But as you see, this landscape is very different than what it is now. Like, the elevation is pretty different, but it does kind of come down to this little, like, I guess, bit of a valley here. I kind of took out all these trees. Like, this cliff is still mostly here, and then it comes down here, but, I don't know, it does really looks pretty different now. And you might also notice there's wolves, but if we fly around, yeah, you're not going to find any animals, but maybe some sheep that are probably going to be little balls of wool by the time I get to them. You know, I think I was probably supposed to read those notes as I was flying around here doing this part, but I did not read the notes in advance, and I forgot what I was planning to do. Yeah, of course, if we fly that way, we would find the Mushroom Island, but I wouldn't have known that then. Oh, yeah, there's some sheep. And is this the cave with a spawner? I know one of these caves had the spawner, like, pretty close by. Anyway, but pretty much, this was a pretty terrible seed for the sake that, there's only sheep and wolves on these islands, and the wolves killed all the sheep before I got to them. See, you already see yep, there's one, and the wolf and the sheep, and... well, it's probably only a matter of time. Yeah, so that's what the island looked like before I came along. So, it was definitely a rough spawn because of the lack of animals, but I don't know, I think it is pretty neat how this spawn transformed. Like, I definitely would not have built it like I have now if this was a new world. And, you know, the stuff I did in the world, actually, let me just pop back there real quick. There we are. So yeah, this ugly little cobblestone thing, yeah, I definitely would not have built it like this now. The only reason it looks like this now is just because I'm kind of sticking with the themes I established for this world. Because, you know, the whole, like, cobblestone wall and cobblestone is kind of already prevalent, so I'm kind of just building off of that. Because if I were to build it now, it'd probably be stone bricks and stone slabs. Because I like stone bricks and stone slabs. But also in 1.6, there are a lot less blocks than newer versions. It's one of those things, like, until I actually went to make a path, I didn't realize how few options I had to make a path. So, because I might even just use cobblestone if I wasn't using cobblestone everywhere else. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't think I have too much else for this video right now, or at least I'm kind of running out of things to say or do. So I think I might just cut this video a little shorter, you know, make it a little easier for me to edit, and probably work out some other stuff off camera. This hill could probably also be terraformed a little better. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know, but I am going to be trying to play on this world some more. Like I said, though, I'm going to be pretty busy. And after this, you know, fall break weekend, it's a very short break. It was only a couple days, but I had off one of my classes for the week, which is why it was a little easier to, you know, find some free time. But, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how much free time I have to be playing on this world or to be recording and editing videos. And I'm also not even sure how this is recording, because I see OBS on the side there, but I don't know how this video is going to be once it saves. I really hope it saves. Yeah, anyway, also about, like, goals for the series, there is some other stuff I want to do around here. Like, the basement is the main thing down there. At least for this house, I don't really want to spend too much time redoing this. I do have a bunch of other notes for little small things, like, you know, building a map room or map wall somewhere in here is something I'd want to do. But, and, you know, visiting the other bases, a dock. But I really don't want to do too much more of this area now. Like, I feel like I renovated the main spawn to the point where it looks nice without looking... To be fair, I probably should also bring this down in cobblestone, because I do it for some of the sides, but not others. Anyway, I feel like this area looks like a better version of what it was when I started playing on this world again. You know, similar to how I built it in 2013, while looking a little nicer. So I don't really want to touch this too much more than I already have. Oh, I also got rid of the little hut over there because it was pointless. So... I don't know, I'm not planning to do too much more around here. I feel like I've done enough. So I probably will start moving towards the Mushroom Island and seeing what I can do there. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I know there was some comments, I think, saying an automatic mushroom farm or such like that. So there definitely is a lot of things I can do, but I'm even not sure, or I'm not even sure what I can do in this version. Like, I know a lot of cool stuff I can do in more modern versions of Minecraft, like super smelters and different farms and this and that, and, you know, kind of redstone-y stuff. But this is 1.6. Some of the rules and some of the methods in newer versions might not work back here because it might lack an observer, or some functionality might not be here. Who knows what. So I'll actually look into what I can do. But I definitely, there was a zombie spawn in the Mushroom Island I definitely want to do. I definitely want to build some stuff there. And I definitely want to see what I can, or maybe not where the limits are of 1.6, but what of the more advanced stuff I can work towards. Because I would like to try out a bit more of that, because that's what I've been doing on servers and whatnot. And I just haven't done any videos yet that you guys have seen. So yeah, I guess that's probably a good spot to end it off. So hopefully you guys like seeing the stuff around this world and the stuff I've renovated so far, and hopefully we actually have another episode out soon where I have some more interesting stuff to show off and maybe a bit more in the video than just a recap. Because, you know, this series isn't meant to just be recaps, but it kind of is a recap. Anyway, Well, yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, goodbye.